Alright guys, it's 2KillStew here and we're coming back to you with another Ni No Kuni video, again on the XP grind, and this time we're looking end game, possibly post game. What you're wanting to do is head for the Ivory Tower, which you can see on the map here, although itself it's not located, it's just to the east of where Ding Dong Dell is. And we're wanting to go to this corridor, it's at the very end, just before the final battle. And there's a safe sphere down the bottom here, and this is the place that I like to start this grind. And what you're wanting to do is head back to this teleporter, on this area of the map, and teleport into the previous screen. And I'll just bring up the map here once we arrive, just to let you see where we're at. So you're in this room here with the robots on either side, and this is the part of the map we're on, which is just before the final battle. And the area we want to focus on for this is a sort of semicircle kind of corridor on the left side of the map there. That's where we're going to be grinding. Now what I'd suggest is hit the Veil spell, and it makes this a lot easier. This robot on the right that we're looking at just now will come and attack you. It's not a difficult battle, but it can get frustrating if you have to do it repeatedly while you're grinding this. So with the Veil spell, you just want to head for the corridor that's at the end there on the right and work your way through, checking out the enemies to see what there is. The enemy we're looking for is a Tokotocold or Tokotocold. It's the final evolution of the Toko that if you've seen my previous videos you'll know what it's all about. So we're looking for them in this corridor. They look very similar to the previous ones, but they've got a sort of bluish colour. You will find them in random battles, so there's two ways you can do this. You can either just hit every single battle in this corridor hoping to get random ones, or you can do as I've done here with the Veil spell and check out what's there. If you don't fancy it, there's a little corridor halfway down here on the side. If you come in through this and off to the right, you'll see there's more robots. Again, the Veil spell here remains useful because the last one on the left, I think it is, will come and attack you. If you hit this teleporter, it takes you to a previous screen once again. You arrive, again there's robots here that would attack you, but if you're quick with this Veil spell or not, you can get back onto the teleporter and back to where we just were, and you're ready to go through the corridor once more, the semicircle corridor. And with a bit of luck we've spawned some Tokotocolds with a change in enemies. So you can see this bottom section of the map, there will be 3 enemies. So there's the first one. Big Robot is the second, and the very end one, Yahtzee, we've scored. That's a Tokotocold. That is the guy that we're looking for. So we're going to hit him, sneak attack obviously with the Veil spell, and you can see him on the right hand side there. As with all the Toko and Toko battles, you want to target him first, hit him hard, hit him heavy. I use the Ear Splitter spell here, which attacks everyone, and I take most of the guys out pretty quick. Another teammate uses an all spell, and we've got everyone wiped out in that first couple of moves, and that's it. Simple as that. Obviously my characters are quite high leveled, you might need to put a bit more effort into it than that, but this is where the reward comes in. You'll see it here, lots of XP coming our way, 29,241. That's what you can expect from fighting these guys, and as you can see, level ups for most of my characters there, which you can tell from the likes of Oliver, Esther and Swain all sitting round about level 97. You can kind of see how far through I am now. I have been grinding this for a while. You can do it earlier than this, but this is the ultimate place for endgame grinds. So you can see we're still in this area. We've got one there at the bottom, and it's just simply stick the Veil spell back on and continue through the corridor. We've obviously checked this bottom bit. These two here shouldn't have changed, but sometimes they will. And then up into the next area, and there's actually 4 spots here. The first one I don't think spawns for me quite right. You have to watch that and stick to the side sometimes, because sometimes they will spawn when you're stood right on top of them. And well, we've got a real bonus here because there's another one in the corridor. That's exactly what we're looking for. Again, into the sneak battle with him. And we've got really lucky here, we've got a gold Tokotocold. Now if you don't know about gold characters, they appear post game after you've completed the main story, and you come back and do the continue game with the I think it's the star sign or something. Yeah, so again you just want to hit everything as quickly as you can, and we've pretty much beaten everyone here with all the field spells that get cast. You don't get bonus XP from the Tokotocolds, the gold one, sorry. So I'll get the 30,000 XP here for the Tokotocold normal one, but as you can see I've got a lot of gil there, 10,000 gil for beating the gold one. So you don't get the XP but you get the money, and that's kind of the trade-off with the gold characters. So that was a really nice bonus to get one of each. Again, huge amounts of XP for characters that are quite well on. You know, there's something that's on its 3rd evolution, getting quite a lot of levels there. So it really is an easy way to get through the levels. If you're looking to grind for trophies on PlayStation or whatever, it's very good. And it's just, remember to put the veil spell on. Some of the enemies will chase you, some of them will run off. Keep the veil spell on. And to finish the grind, there's obviously no enemies beyond this point. You can go back up to this teleporter point and back into the final corridor, ready to do it all over again. Hitting the teleporters really is part of the key. It changes the enemies, it respawns them. The other option you've got is make use of the save sphere, save if you're struggling to find them, quit the game and reload it, and sometimes that can change the spawn rates as well. So that really is it, guys. That is how simple it is. Into this final corridor, up and down, looking for the Tokotocolds. Hopefully this has been a benefit to you. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the like button, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
My work is done. Time to pack it up.